The Avoid All Cars challenge for the Simpsons Hit and Run is a score-based challenge that has three main parts. Number 1, you must play through a level in one go, completing all story missions. Number 2, every time you complete a mission, you receive 10 points. And number 3, for every car that you hit and hits you, you lose a point, apart from cars that are required to be hit as part of a mission. Join me as I play through the entire game as part of this challenge to see how high of a score I can set. Okay, so after a semi-successful practice run of the Simpsons Hit and Run Avoid All Cars challenge, I am back. But this time, we're doing it for real. So, I did set a score last time, but I want to kind of set the slate clean for this. And as part of me playing every single mission in the game, I wanted to replay Mission 1 just... Well, I'll get into that as we start, but you guys have already seen me play through this mission, so I don't want to spend too much time. And luckily, there's quite a bit of downtime in between these missions, so we'll get into that. But yeah, so I guess the main reason why I wanted to redo this... Oh, let's hit the right buttons there. The main reason why I wanted to redo level 1 is because, well, first of all, I thought it'd be quite interesting to see if I could set a better score. So, for those who haven't seen the practice run, first of all, I would recommend watching that episode because I explain the rules and get into some of the details and things like that, so it probably makes a little bit more sense if you watch that video. But in the practice run, I got a score of... Last chance to go and watch it. But I got a score of 67 out of 70. So I'd be quite interested to see if I can beat that score today as part of redoing all the missions, but... one of the rules I made here, or one of the rule changes I made, is that you have to do the tutorial, but you're not going to get any points for the tutorial, which I think makes more sense. If you got 10 points for the tutorial, that's like 80 points you could get for Mission 1. Or not Mission 1, Level 1. I'm going to do that a lot, by the way, and I apologize in advance. I keep calling a level a mission, even though I'm pretty sure if I just check here... yeah, level progress, your mission select there. Yeah, it's just called level 1. But yeah, so I wanted to play through all of these with the same rule set, and I've made a few rule tweaks and changes. The core of the rules remain the same. If I hit a car, I lose points. You get points for completing missions, but I'll go into them as we kind of get along here. But I actually also did another little like practice playthrough just before recording this today, so I'm feeling pretty confident. Overall, I would say I'm quite confident, although I won't say what score I got in the extra practice I did before this, but it wasn't 70, so it would be absolutely amazing if actually doing this and recording myself doing it, if I could get that perfect 70. Because I think what I've learned is that it's very doable. Like, getting 70 on all missions, I think, is going to be extremely difficult and something you would just have to grind it out to do and just be super good at the game and know like every single little shortcut here and there. So it's not something I'm kind of looking to do. I'm more looking just like, let's just play every level and see how it goes. Maybe I'll do a little bit of practice just so I know what each mission is all about and so I just don't make, too many dumb mistakes. But I do want to... yeah, just see what I get. But yeah, mission or level 1, sorry, there I go. Very doable to get the 70. So my big goal today is see if I can kind of do that. So that's already mission 1 done. To be honest, like in the last week or two, thanks to this challenge and wanting to kind of test things out, test out this test out the PC version, because yeah, just in case you don't know or don't know too much about this game, there is a mod launcher, or there's the PC version you can get, and then there's a mod launcher that you can also get, which you can use to boot up the game. And by doing that, you get like, it looks way better. You get widescreen with support. Oh my god, I am so close to hit and run. This is something I got to be careful of. I was saying in the practice run how like, oh, it's so hard to get hit and run in this practice level. Why? It's so hard to get hit and run in this first level, and that's true, but if you drive on the side like this and drive a lot quicker, it's generally, now that I'm a little bit more confident, I find myself when I play through this mission just driving quicker. And it just means like I hit more people as I drive down the street. And if you hit too many people in a row, that's bad. And you're going to get hit and run. So I do have to be a little bit careful about that. But hopefully we should be fine. It would be pretty embarrassing if I did get hit and run on this, but we'll see. I think this mission really is one of those where, like, if there was a stricter time limit, it would kind of be quite tricky. It's just so, like, from playing this mission 4 times in a row, well, not in a row, but in, like, a short span, it's so easy. I shouldn't say something so easy while I haven't completed the mission yet, but it's so, like, so generous. That wasn't very good. Oh, that was almost very bad. A lot of near misses already. Kind of need to be a bit smarter than that. Drive across, drive across, drive across. Right, okay. I'm going to grab these coins now, because like I say, you get so much time on this mission. And I already have enough coins for the Barney. For Mr. Plow. Or Plow King. I can't quite remember which one. But yeah, I wanted to give a shout out to Joshy Boy, who left a comment on the last video, because I asked for feedback. And he very kindly left some. And he pointed out about the whole skip mission aspect of it. Like, hey, on the Simpsons Hit Run, you can skip missions. So that should probably have a penalty, right? And I completely agree. So I'm currently thinking that it will be +5 or minus 5 points if you skip a mission. But there's also another rule that I've added, which is you're not allowed to, like, deliberately fail a mission multiple times just to have the skip mission thing come up. And also, if you do skip a mission, you don't get the 10 points for completing the mission. So I think that should generally mean that no one should really ever be skipping missions. But technically, if you wanted to skip a mission, and it opens the door for me to skip a mission. Like, if I just start losing so badly, I at least have that option. So I'm going up here to get some coins, because now that this is the proper run, and this is going to be my proper save file that I'm using for this, I'm going to need coins. Like, not so much for this mission, but like every other mission in the game. So I'm just quickly going to... Well, I avoided the Buzz Cola card. Didn't really do that on purpose, to be honest, but I think it's... Oh, come on, camera. Work with me here. Oh, this camera is really not liking me today. But yeah, so now that I'm doing every single mission and I'm going to be using the same file for all of it, I need as many coins as I can get. And mission 1 is by far the easiest. Not mission 1. Level 1. There I go again. Level 1 is, I believe, by far the easiest to get coins on. Or at least naturally, right? I don't really know about any coin grinding stats, if I'm being totally honest. So maybe there is some coin grinding you can do on like a specific spot in a certain level, but like in terms of naturally playing through the game, I think level 1 is going to be the easiest. And if I can get a ton of coins here, especially with just how nice and easy it is this first level, that would be very helpful. You do have to be careful because it is very easy to mess up. But in my experience, it's more about like the blind corners is the biggest killer for that, or this level, where it's just you have a corner and you can't see around it, so you don't know if there's a car there or not. That's the thing that really can mess you up. So far, I haven't reached a mission that in the practice run I lost points on. But I definitely got very lucky before. Like, in that practice run, I got very lucky with not hitting cars. Which is why I was overall very happy with my score of 67. But at the same time, really do feel like 70 is definitely possible. I can definitely do better than that, which is what I hope to do today. But this is kind of the first mission where I think you're at risk of hitting a car because you have to aggressively hit Smithers. And it's so easy for something to go wrong, for like Smithers to hit into a car, for you to accidentally kind of spin out, and for, you know, just cars to show up while you're concentrating on smashing Smithers. So I'm a little bit worried about this one, and I might be a little bit more cautious than I was before. There's definitely I'm sure you could get Smithers trapped somewhere along the way. Like, I'm sure you could, trap him in a corner or something. Oh, thank you, Smithers, for the assist. Like, I'm sure you could trap him somewhere, but I don't really know this game well enough to know an exact spot where I should do that. So I'm just trying to... Where's he going? Just trying to play this smart. It's this road. This road that we're on now might be the harshest road or the most difficult. Oh, I messed that up. I've been able to ram into the house there. I've done bugger all damage to him. But these roads are so fit. No, no, back it up, back it up. Smithers, oh man. I'm not doing very well at this. I think I'm being too cautious. But luckily, thanks to the rubber banding, Smithers is waiting for us. So I think we're still okay. I think we're still fine. I just can't see any clear... There we go. Let's hit him. Nice. That's much better. Oh my... Oh! Where's that car going? I can't see behind me. Is that car not going to move? Easy. Ooh, that was a tricky turn. Okay. I am really taking advantage of this rubber banding here. I'm struggling so much more on this than I did before. I just can't get anything good going. Right, there he is. Oh, it's only on like, he's not even 2/3 health. You know, the plow, dude, the Plow King is a very slow vehicle. Oh, he's gonna get, I can't see over this thing. Okay, he's still slowing down. A couple of good hits and we're back in business. Okay, that was close, but we're fine. I'm about to get hit and run. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay, that calmed down. I just need to stop running people over. Which I think is just good advice in general. Okay, he's coming behind me. He rammed into me for some reason. Maybe I can just block him here. Although this is in the road, so I don't really like that idea. Okay, there he goes. Should be able to get a hit on him here. He's very close to the power plant. Oh, there we go. Come on. Yes! Oh, okay, we survived. We survived that mission. I mean, it's still 10 points at the end of the day, right? I didn't hit any cars. But, oh my god, that was way trickier than it probably should have been. Right, I really need to get out of this car. I don't want anything to do with this anymore. Plow King, you can just stay here. Let's get my car back. Although it is kind of nice to already be at the power plant after completing that mission. I am very much looking... After how that mission went, I'm actually very much looking forward to... Oh, that was bad. I am very much looking forward to just a nice platforming mission. I'm going to jump around. I'm going to get an easy 10 points. We're still on perfect points at the moment, but oh, that was way closer than it should have been. So just like before, I'm going to go and destroy these things. I'll just see you once I've actually done that because there's no stakes in this one for this challenge. It's just an easy 10 points. And there we go. Nice and easy 10 points. Now this is when things start to get a little bit more difficult. Oh, let's get these coins. Definitely want as many coins as I can get. There we go. That's pretty good. My car broken? Oh, it's actually in pretty good nick. Means I can quickly grab these coins as well. So as I'm on the way to the Simpsons house, things are about to get a little bit trickier because this is when I started losing points before, but hopefully it goes okay. I did get another comment from Aaron who talked about whether I should assign different points to different vehicles. So like maybe bigger vehicles are more points or less points or something. But I'm going to keep it the same. And it's because I just want this to be quite simple. Like, I have written a ton of rules. If you're interested in the full rules list, I have put those all down in the description. So do feel free to check those out. There's a lot of rules, but again, these are more like clarifications and edge cases and stuff like that. Like, the core of it, I want to keep as like basic as possible. So I don't want to start like having loads of different points for loads of different things, because I think it's just going to start becoming hard to track. And I have to edit these videos. Hello, Mo. What's up? I have to edit these things as well. I don't want to be like with a calculator, like putting this all together and yeah, we'll see. But if anyone else wants to give this a go, you're more than welcome to. I'm finding it quite fun so far. I mean, ask me again once I get to level 7, but so far I'm finding it quite fun. I think it's quite a fun idea. So if anyone wants to do this, you're more than welcome. Sorry, Gil. Let's actually drive on the right side of the road. Maybe that's going to make things a little bit easier here. I am carrying on my tactic of driving on the grass here, which is why I've got to be a little bit careful not to hit too many people because of the hit and run. Like I said earlier, it is definitely possible to do. Just trust me on that one. Okay, so in the practice run, this is where I lost my first point, but I have learned my lesson. Well, I've not learned my lesson about this, pointing the car in the literal wrong direction. Bring this back. You gonna go? Here you go. But I've learned my lesson. So last time I went up the ramp and the ramp landed me on a bus, which is not ideal. It's not what we want. So this time I'm going to try and not do that. And I'm just going to completely skip the ramp because I'm pretty sure we don't need to use the ramp. Like, yes, he uses it, but it's not a massive time save. Like, as long as I'm roughly behind him, you know, throughout, he might get a little bit ahead. But, oh, look at this. Oh, he's gone over there. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, we should be fine. But he does drive decently fast, but not actually that fast in the grand scheme of things. So, you can kind of take your time. I'm not too sure. Oh, gotta be careful. He just caused somebody to crash. Okay, so he's going to go across there, and I'm going to... No! Left, left, left! No, Has he slowed down? Oh, I'm in the ditch. That's what was going on. I was like, why aren't I turning left? But I was stuck in a ditch. Okay, so he did slow down, it looks like. Oh, he massively slowed down for me. Oh, thank you, Mission 1 or Level 1 easy settings on the AI. So this was something I was talking to fellow YouTuber Muckluck about. I was talking about this challenge, and he gently reminded me how the AI in the future missions and the way they react to you is a bit different. So I got that to look forward to. Like, the AI in general just is giving me so many breaks. But if this was a mission in Mission 7, not Mission 7, Level 7, then that would be a very different story. Like, I think he would have just escaped and I would have failed. So something out that... Oh, we should be okay. That didn't go very well, but I didn't lose any points. So overall, I would say it did go very well. But it was also mentioned by Joshy Boy there about getting points or losing points for failing a mission. And my general point of... Oh, I hate this camera. I hate this camera. Just gonna have to go. Just gonna have to go. And my general feel on that is, like, if you fail a mission, you have to redo it and beat it. So it's kind of like, if you failed it, you probably hit a car anyway. So I think it's more fitting to just lose points just on failing the mission. And if you fail a mission multiple times, you're almost certainly hitting cars and losing points. So I think it's kind of better to keep that instead. So this is one I didn't do very well at last time. Like, I didn't lose any points, but overall I didn't do very well at. And it's because, like, there is a very real kind of trick to these and this type of missions and how you should... Oh, that didn't count? I don't know about that one, ref. Maybe take another look at that one. But there's a very real, like, tactic here where you just gotta, like, bump and then go nice and slow. Oh, we got cars all over the road here. But yeah, it's just like bump, slow down, pick up, bump, slow down, pick up. And that's, like, all you gotta do. But when I was playing it last time and how I normally approach it is that I just get super aggressive and I just love ramming the car. So I just go crazy ramming it and I don't brake like I'm doing now. And because I don't brake, it means it's so easy to miss the box. But if you just do this, like, I'm not saying this is a perfect run or anything. I've definitely messed up here, but, like, that's it. That's all you have to do for that level. And that went from being one of the most tricky and one of the ones I was most worried about to now being like, that's totally fine. Just, you get plenty of time, let him go in front of you, hit brake or bump brake. Oh, I need a word beginning with B to make that an alliteration. Bump brake. Process? I can't think of a word. But yeah, that mission is actually totally fine. Oh, I don't want to jinx myself here, but so far so good. So far so good. I haven't lost any points. I mean, we all know what's going to happen here, don't we? We all know how this is going to play out. This is all going to come down to the Smithers race, which I think we're on the way to do now. Let me just remind myself. Yeah, we're on the way to the Smithers race. So assuming I don't hit any cars, we do have there's a chance. We have a chance here, people. Perfect score. Perfect score, which is going to be the only time that's going to happen on this, I can assure you. So while I'm driving here, I also wanted to bring up another kind of rule thing I was thinking about, and it's in terms of like glitches and exploits and stuff like that. I don't really care if people do this challenge. If people want to do this challenge and want to use exploits, knock your boots. You know, fill your boots. Fill those boots, give them a knock. But for this one, I'm not going to do that just because I just a personal preference, really. So for this race coming up, and I'm explaining it now because I'm not going to be able to explain it during the race because I'm going to have to try and concentrate. But you can like turn around and go through the power plant and go through that and have that count as a win, which means you don't have to actually race Smithers and go all the way through. But for me, I'm not doing exploits. Again, if people want to do exploits, that's totally fine. Just for me and for this one, I'm going to keep it to no exploits. Because I feel like if I start doing exploits, I'm going to like have to look up like every speedrunning exploit and just kind of see, you know, just to try and get a better score. And I just kind of don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I kind of want to just keep it to like, I play the mission and I'll just see how I do. Like I'll practice a little bit, sure, but I don't want to kind of start getting into that mindset of cheating. Well, not cheating, but you know. All right, I'm ready. The Fat and Furious. Why is it not the Fat and the Furious? Oh no, Smithers is gone. Okay. So, from my experience of playing this level, back off purple car, is that there is some rubber banding going on here as well. Like Smithers will just flat out slow down for you, but also if you get ahead, he will also like stay on you. Oh, that was a bad shortcut to take, wasn't it? So, I actually, yes, you do need to drive fast, and ultimately you do want to get ahead of Smithers. It is a race after all, but it's actually not so critical until the very last stretch. Please go left. Oh, he went right. See, from when I replayed this just before this episode, he went left. He actually didn't take the shortcut. No! Oh, that's a bummer. I just went too fast. That's just all it is. It's not complicated. I just need to get past Smithers. Ah, that is a bummer. That was so doable. I was explaining how you don't need to be too aggressive and things like that, and then I got too aggressive. And that's all she wrote. Like, it's not complicated. Hopefully Smithers doesn't take this shortcut, because I want to take the left shortcut. I've gotten better at doing that. Like, I've learned how to use the brake, so I can actually do that shortcut a lot more consistently now. But I can't believe we hit that car. That was so avoidable. Like, I so could have avoided that. But okay, now we're down to, well, I think 59 at the moment, but on track for 69. It's still an improvement. As long as I don't hit 2 more cars, this is still better than... No! As long as I don't, as I was saying, as long as I don't hit 1 more car, this is still better than last time. Although I am going quite slow and Smithers is still quite behind me. Oh man, this Smithers race is killer. Like, in a bad way. Rather than killer in a good way. Where's the shortcut? Oh, I missed the shortcut. Oh, I'm just panicking at this point. I'm just panicking. I don't think Smithers takes the shortcut, so we should be fine. Should be all honky-dory. Go around this corner. Hope no brown cars show up. And then quick brake. And get out. There's a bus coming. I gotta go. Oh, that was... It's so doable. Like, it's so doable not to hit any cars on that race. But, it always comes down to Smithers and that race. Oh, I just disconnected my earphones, so now I can't hear the audio. Whoops. Oh, okay. Well, it went better. We scored 68, if my count is correct, which is 1 score or 1 point better than the last time. So we are improving. We're definitely improving, but Yeah, thank you for watching, and join me next time where I'll be taking on a whole new level, if you can believe it, and starting off with Bart's level with level 2. So I got 68. I don't know how I'm going to do on this next one. I think anything over 60 is a plus, but we'll see. We will see. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bloody Smithers, man.